Feed me. Feed me more. Feed me more. The Ryback Show starts now. Welcome to the Ryback Show, Wednesday live. I am the big guy, Ryback. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me. Instagram, TikTok, the big guy, Ryback. 22 streaming on there as well. This podcast, this show is brought to you by Feed Me More Nutrition, premium supplements for men and women sweetened with stevia and monk fruit. No artificial sweeteners, no artificial colors. Vegan friendly. All people can use the supplements. Also, for men and women, feedmemore.com. You can save 20% from listening to this show. 20% off the best supplements on the planet with discount code Ryback Show 20, Ryback Show 20 to get 20% off. We also have multiple other ways to save and discounts available if you want to sign up for our text and email messages and different things. Like today, we had a thing for the email subscribers was a buy one, get one free on the ISO Hungry grass-fed fruity cereal protein powder. So you get exclusive discounts not available anywhere else by signing up. And for signing up for our text and email alert, that's once a week. With that, you also get a 25% off code for each one. So great ways to save, guys. Fantastic ways to load up on your supplements. And the new black Feed Me More Nutrition shakers are in. Mine are on the way actually right now. This was the sample bottle. It doesn't have the Feed Me More Nutrition Hungry logo, but we're giving you a free shaker bottle with all orders. It's my gift to you guys for buying my supplements. I'm giving you a free premium shaker bottle. These are very high quality with the plastic shaker ball inside. These are better than the red top shaker bottles that we had temporarily. That was because these were held up so long from everything going on with COVID. So we've got these in. I've got a ton of these shaker bottles, guys, and check them out. They're on the website. Just make sure at the end of checkout, when you add an item to your cart, that will pop up. Do you want the free gift? Or you can add on the Kick Out immune system support at a discount as well. That's another thing that I'm doing is I'm giving our immune system support to you guys for $10 off if you buy another supplement or buy other products on the website as a way to get that into more people's hands. I haven't been sick in almost 9 years. The product works. I highly recommend everybody take it. Whether you want to take ours or not, ours is better, I believe, because of the ingredients we use and having allicin. And the amount of allicin that we have, allicin with vitamin C and echinacea has always been my secret weapon. With that, we got astragalus in it and a couple other things, guys. You will not be disappointed. But check that stuff out, guys, all on the website if you want to show your love and support. What is going on? What do we have going on today? I had a big workout. Good cardio and conditioning. Did the Stairmaster 2 days in a row. A lot of scar tissue breakup today. I got to do more right after this. And I'm going to see, I got 2 appointments tomorrow with my shoulder therapist, Dr. Carlos and Dr. Sean. And I've really, from doing shoulders is the most important day of the week for me because it tells me I can tell where I got to break up more tissue. And I've known this area for a while, but it's finally, it's broken down so much from all the work we've done. The tissue on, it's the one spot that's still stopping my scapula from its natural motion. And it's finally breaking up. So I'm pretty pumped. I got a lot of it today and I got to go get a lot more. Like I can't stop. So that's my day. Get up early, bunch of Feed Me More Nutrition work all first probably 4 or 5 hours of the day. And then I constantly am doing stuff throughout the day, but I do my majority of stuff, emails and things in the morning. And, at night comes around, I try to get to do this show as much as possible. It's just all the way up until I go to bed for the most part. Outside of here and there, I'll take a little break, but this is what we're building. And, a lot of big goals. We have a lot we're doing. So I thank you guys all. The Twitter verification, even though I'm going to give you an update, Twitter denied me again on my verification. Just so I'm verified now, which somebody did a favor for me. But Twitter denied my verification and denied my Wikipedia page as a reliable source, even though they stated to submit a Wikipedia page as a reliable source. Makes you question. The engagement has not gotten any better, unfortunately, outside of the original post announcing. But having the blue verification does help to get you seen by that 1% that is seeing me, that 0.5% that's seeing me. So they're more likely to engage. But unfortunately, I gotta figure out another way and see if we can get that engagement opened up. Which I got to shoot another message right after this. Actually, I have another contact and stay proactive on this. And those guys can all go screw themselves. It is, I don't expect people to understand if you don't have a business and a brand, and you're not pro wrestlers, and you don't have a multi-billion-dollar company trying to suppress your accounts to make it look like to hurt you and your family at the end of the day while you're going through everything that you're going through. And I'll never be a victim to those motherfuckers ever. But I will. I've beaten them at every step of the way. And I'm winning the Ryback trademark, which is why they're throwing their little hissy fit. And it's going to be a beautiful thing. But I have a lot of anger also at the same time that I have to use in constructive, positive ways. But that's why I get my health back. And then it's going to be game on. And if you think I've been loud while suppressed, just wait. What's up? I've never heard of that festival. Brandon Cameron, do you like kids? Very odd question. I think kids are great. I don't know the context of that question as far as like, do you like kids? I mean, I feel like, I don't like wrestling wise and things of that nature. Like it's always, that's what pro wrestling is ultimately, while you're out there, it's cool to see the happiness with kids on that end. And I always preferred being the baby face because I feel it's a true reflection of me in my real life, even though in a baby face that doesn't take shit, because that's the truest reflection of me in real life and fighting the good fight. Appreciate all of you guys stopping by. Thank you very much. Hey, buddy, I'm sorry to hear about that. And I'm wishing you a very successful surgery and recovery on all of that. And, I've had a lot of things happen to me in my life. And I actually have a friend right now. She actually just found out that she, I think, has another brain tumor or a growth, if I'm not mistaken, in which she's already had one surgery. And but I have no doubt that she's going to be okay. And, it's crazy what happens in life with our health. And that's why every day is a gift. It truly is. And sometimes easy to kind of get into a repetition of our daily habits. And, but truly is every day is a gift, and every day of health, because there's a lot. I've had my health taken away, and, and even to be where I'm at right now, I'm like, thank you, because I was in a much worse way years ago. Did I see a comment from Ricky? There's no way. Wait, Ricky, hold on. Time out. Ricky, are you modding now, or are you back as just, where the hell have you been? Ricky says, I think you'd be much better off as a heel than a no-nonsense face. How do you just come back and leave it? Did you even say hello earlier? Everyone thought you passed away, Ricky. We thought you died. You got a lot of blocking you got to get done in here. I don't see any other comments. You just show up months later, Ricky, after disappearing. My main mod disappears. No warning, nothing. I've been having to block these schmucks for months on my end. And then Ricky just shows up. I'm like, I think he'd be a better heel. Jeez, man. Man of Steel's going to be thrilled to see you again. I've been busy with working and starting a business. Well, I'm actually very happy. That lets me know I'm a true role model to you, Ricky. I'm very proud of you for that, actually. I still would appreciate if you could show up and mod a little bit here and there. You're the only mod that I've been able to mod because I don't know how it won't let me set it up on this damn thing. I stopped being a neckbeard and now I'm living the Ryback life. Oh, you're doing pretty good then. It's understandable why you haven't been here, Ricky. Yeah, money. Good question here. Hey, how's my phone? I have the damn thing plugged in. Come on. Nope, the battery pack died. I hope I have enough juice to do this TikTok. Money is the motivation, says, due to the pandemic stuff, I had to quit the gym for more than 1 year. I'm planning to return. Should I take protein shakes from the beginning or do I need to wait a few months? No, you should be taking protein shakes. You need to be taking, if you're consuming your calories per day, take that right away. You should keep your diet consistent. Your diet should be better if you're not training. You might have to drop your calories a bit, but you need to be doing, at home workouts or like you should never, ever stop physical activity, especially because of everything going on. It should have, and I hope you're training at home doing something, but if for whatever reason you didn't, never do that again. You're going to be in such a hole, my man, from like you're going to be so out of shape, but you're going to have to go hard. You're going to have to go hard. You need to take protein shakes every day. And, or hit your protein requirements that you need. What's going on? We've talked about that already on all the wrestling stuff. You guys can ask pro wrestling questions, but I don't like to talk about the same things over and over. Pre and probiotics, prebiotics are, in things like inulin and things are more fiber based. Fiber is absolutely essential. And it's the one thing missing from most people's diets. That's why going vegan, you just get so much more fiber. That's why I really believe your metabolism increases from fiber from real food. With that, it's just so much better for you. But probiotics, not bad at all. They're great, and it depends on your gut health. It depends on how diverse your diet is. I don't take any extra. I believe my whole food multivitamin has a probiotic in it, if I'm not mistaken. But outside of that, I don't take like a separate probiotic thing. And I've always had really good digestive health and things of that nature. But everybody's different. Everybody has different requirements and needs. And I do think they're worthwhile for sure. Matt Helms with a super chat. Thank you for the $2, Matt. Should I make protein shakes with I make my protein shakes with water. Unless you're adding in the calories from the extra whatever liquid you're using. Now, I will always recommend almond milk and cashew milk over dairy all day long. Or whatever. There's all sorts of different milks out there that are non-dairy. Brandon, yes, our Wake Up Unlimited Energy pre-workout does have beta-alanine, and I'm a huge, huge fan of beta-alanine. It increases aerobic and anaerobic exercise output, and I'm a big, big fan of it. Pomegranates are absolutely amazing. I'm not exactly sure on the research of it actually boosting testosterone levels. It's certainly not going to be bad for you, though, and it does have properties of increasing libido. So it could very well be connected to that in some way, shape, or form. I got a pomegranate tree growing out front. It's this summer has been my Japanese blueberry tree actually died. We're trying to bring it back to life. It's probably gonna have to wait and see if it's gonna make it. But that's the only tree that's died. My fig tree's already been growing figs. I've eaten all the figs off of it already. Next year it should be big enough to really not run out. Hopefully, yeah. So, but they have pomegranate juice, and then they also have the pomegranate seeds you could buy in little cups. I like the pomegranate seeds the most out of everything. Yeah, so I'm not a believer in the this is good. At almost 40, I'm glad you feel the best you ever have. Would you say more so than in your 20s? Is that attributed at all to the vegan diet? Yeah. I don't, outside of the remaining scar tissue in my shoulder, that's it. And then obviously my ankle injury, which I'm actually doing another ankle procedure coming up here in Vegas with my stem cell doctor. They have a new way to inject the stem cells with other fluid around the damaged part of the nerve that essentially will blow away all the adhesions and scar tissue around the nerve. So I'm doing that procedure. I'm just waiting for the approval and the surgery date. And it's just all injections, but I get to get put under. But I'm not going to, like, that doesn't stop me. It's not like my back procedure where I need a week or two, or my shoulder where I take some time off. I just maybe take one day, maybe, and that's it. Like, it's nothing. You're totally fine. So, but he was telling me about that in my last meeting with him, and he wants to do it, and it goes through insurance. So that's what I'm doing one more, and it won't stop anything. I want to get that big toe fully going. And I could tell from that bioaccelerator treatment, this is the best my leg has ever felt since my ankle injury. And my strength has gotten even more in my ankle, I noticed. So I know it's working. It's just with nerves, it takes longer. So I'm just giving it all the support I can. But once this scar tissue's gone with my shoulder, it's going to be like being brand new. I really like it. And I do contribute that. I contribute it to genetics and in the vegan diet and the stem cells. I've had 19 stem cells. So you have to understand, I honestly believe that's why I haven't aged, and part of it. And I'm very relaxed, as worked up as I can get at times and be intense and this and that. I'm actually very relaxed. I sleep with no alarm. I get 7-8 hours every night. I wake up early on my own and work morning to night. I don't nap because I have so much energy, but I get relaxed sleep. Whereas all my adult life in wrestling, it was stressful sleep. And because I'm in control now. And that's one thing I'm really, I cherish more than anything. I'm in such control and so calm. I literally make my schedule. Like, it's the greatest thing ever. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll go do a food video today. Like, that's like, because I've worked so hard to set all of this up, and it's constant work, but it's work in a different way. And it's more relaxed in the sense of, it's not like the other stuff. So. Yeah, I think I hope I'm 39 when I go back too, but at the end of the day, it really doesn't matter. I would like it to be this year if my shoulder's ready, and I don't have a timetable. I'm going really hard right now. Every week, I'm going to be. I will know for sure at some point. I'll know when this couple of these things break up, and I'll be able to tell by my training sessions. I'll be like, yeah, I'm good, and I'll be able to then put a time frame on things. But until then, I'm waiting. What do I think of the Zoa energy drinks? Again, the artificial sweetener stuff, guys, don't everything that you see. And I saw like people ask me about like that G Fuel and things. This stuff is all marketing, guys. And I don't care who makes it. And it's all marketing. And if it's not using natural ingredients, it's trash, absolute trash. And I'm not a fan of it. And I think, I love The Rock and think he's amazing, but I think he could do better. But it's cool. I think he's an absolute fantastic businessman, but I don't think you should be drinking it. I don't drink it. You'll be far better off drinking things with black coffee, Wake Up Unlimited Energy, matcha green tea, things with no artificial sweeteners or colors. And that's not hating. That's just nothing but facts. It's not good. But, that's up to you guys to make those decisions. He has I like his shoes. Makes the Under Armour Rock shoes, but then I've discovered the Under Armour shoes that aren't the Project Rock ones that are about half the price and just as comfortable in the same shoe. So, but I do like his shoes. Yeah, that stuff. So back in the day, did I ever take it? Was Jacked or Jack 3D? It was everybody at Florida Championship Wrestling had a tub of that and would take it. Man, just poison, absolute poison. That company, shit company, using horrible ingredients, and then eventually that stuff all got banned because it's not good for humans. My Wake Up Unlimited energy is way better than that stuff. This is from a lifetime of experience and finding natural ingredients that give you better, cleaner energy with no crash. That stuff you would crash so bad from. Your heart would be pounding out of the chest, like cold sweats. Not good. Not good at all. C4 and Bang are absolute trash, guys. 100% trash by companies that don't care about you. They don't care about your health. I promise you. I swear to God, they don't care about your health. Nepal, thank you. I appreciate it, Nepal, but I got to block you for spamming my chat, bud. I want you to see it. I don't hate you, Nepal, but you're blocked because I have a feeling you're the same guy that just goes on and gets different accounts. No, I don't watch Star Wars. I've never been a Star Wars guy. Never been a Star Wars guy. Sammy, I'm not even going to acknowledge that. If your brother told you that, I wouldn't even speak to that guy if I were you, because that just sounds like a horrible thing to tell somebody. I'm not aware of any of the protests in France. That's the first I'm hearing of it from you. If I was in prison, how would I would just do body weight exercises, most likely. Intensity, I'm blocking you again. I think that's a very foolish comment. And I don't like your mindset one bit. Hello. I try to talk to you guys and talk to good people, but man, you got to block the idiots. I have no time for idiots. Thoughts on the Brian Kendrick? I don't know. I watched him when I was younger. I always liked him, London and Kendrick. I always enjoyed watching them when I was younger. No, I never took pre-workout before a match. I always took it before the gym, or like I take it now first thing in the morning. And I usually will do a coffee, before I go to the gym. Nope, I do not play video games. I'm very glad to hear you like all the vegan food so far. Hey, Ryback, why hasn't Davie Boy Smith Jr. been on WWE TV? I don't know. I don't know what the deal with all that is. I thought it was odd that they said he re-signed and he hadn't even debuted, but he did a dark match. So I'm not sure what's going on with any of that. If he was used properly, they could make money with him. But I don't know. I've always really me and Harry get along very well. I have a lot of respect for Harry. I respect Harry because like his dad in that era, though a lot of the guys in Davie Boy, and I know he's learned because I've seen other guys with fathers that have done steroids and the things, and that generation of those guys. Harry doesn't. I respect Harry. Like Harry's a big, strong guy with very good genetics, but Harry works very hard. Harry, I really I've always just gotten along with Harry because I like his work ethic. You wish you could see my more comedic side on TV. The way that would be able to come out is by me just being able to do improv, essentially, which I have done before on live events and stuff. TV, unfortunately, with the other company is just word for word. But yeah, I think if you just allow me natural within bullet points, that's where that comes out. Hello. I don't know if roids are an issue in pro wrestling. I'm not getting into that. All I can control is me. I'm completely against them. I wish every organization had strict drug testing policies. WWE is the only one that has a wellness program, and I was very thankful for that being implemented. I've always been a big, muscular guy, worked really hard. I do believe the TRT, HRT in the normal range is absolutely a necessity on those things for talent. And the majority of them all have low testosterone because of the travel schedule and the sleep back based off the old schedule. And not all, but a lot with that. And you're more likely with stress, lack of sleep, everything. It contributes. And in the majority of the time, guys nowadays, even in their 20s, are coming in with low testosterone from environmental factors in the food, specifically a lot of the meat and dairy. So, but yeah, I wish every organization had a strict drug testing policy because I'm going to look exactly the same. And like, I don't want to have to wrestle with guys that are abusing things. I don't think it's right. I don't think it's right at all. And I will be very vocal on that with wherever I go. I'm sure. No. When I was doing the hot stuff, but I don't think I'll be doing those. The Hot One show, I don't think that show's too bad because I think he just makes them take a bite of each wing. And I've already done sauces way hotter than anything they even do on that show. But that, no doubt, those sauces do add up eating those. But I think they would have to do a special, like, super hot deal with me if I did it because their regular sauces wouldn't really cut it. But that shows more conversation anyways. I mean, no doubt the sauces will make me sweat. But I mean, I've done the hottest things on the planet already. Yeah, when I'm wrestling arenas, our arenas usually comfortable temperatures. Yeah, I don't remember any. The only time it was really hot, I think we were in like Dubai or Qatar in the summer or whatever the summertime was in. It was hot outside. But other than that, it hasn't ever been. The arenas are always good temperature. I did go to college. I actually stopped. I was at UNLV when I got signed by WWE. 22 years old. I did not see Monday. I haven't watched Raw the past couple weeks. It doesn't come on because of the Olympics here, so I've not caught it. Hey, Walter. Yeah, the boxes are always supposed to have Feed Me More tape on it. That is, I don't know why if you've gotten orders in the past and it hasn't, but typically the orders, and it may be because fulfillment, they've got a big staff, and there's times they have new people in there fulfilling the orders, and the only thing I could think is if they have somebody new or somebody helping out, because they do have things with people that get sick leave or whatever, and they got a big staff. But as far as people in the fulfillment that actually are fulfilling the orders, and they may not be smartened up to the tape. So that's the only thing I could think of off the top of my head. I order stuff all the time for my own fulfillment, and like I always have the tape on my orders. But I will shoot them a message and see on that, because I'm curious if it's not happening every time. I love Miro, guys. I have no idea what you're talking about on any of that. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know anything about USADA with that. I mean, I don't know. Anytime you're dealing with business, and like I think there's always, you know, I don't know. I'm not around that. I honestly have no idea. And I'm not a fan of the USADA testing. The USADA testing is actually bullshit in the sense that it should allow TRT. And there is a way. It is, a lot of those fighters are fighting very unhealthy levels, because they're the guys in their 30s and 40s. Their hormones are lower, and if you have low hormones, that is not cheating. Being in the mid healthy normal ranges and being monitored by a doctor, like it's actually criminal that they don't allow those guys to be on TRT anymore with that. And that organization has their own issues, and I'm not involved in it, so whatever. No, I don't do diet plans with that. I don't have the time. I don't get caught up in all that. My favorite state to wrestle in is Nevada, because I like being in Vegas to go right back home. Right now, my favorite plant-based meat that I've been, outside of the Beyond Meat sausages, is the Gardein beef crumbles. They're plant-based meat crumbles. Those things taste just like ground up beef. And I want to get some taco seasoning for them. I think it will really, really make it even better. Yeah, Taco Bell. You're waiting for Taco Bell and KFC to debut the Beyond Meat. Hope that goes through. I think no doubt that stuff will. Right now, Del Taco is one of the only places that has full blown like vegan options with their vegan tacos, and you can get their Beyond burrito with no cheese and no sour cream, and that will be full vegan as well. But that stuff is all. It's not like eating at home or anything. But if you're out, it's good to have options to be able to grab something, or you can get a salad, and get the Beyond Meat on it, and you're getting your protein, and there's ways to do it. So as long as they have those options, I'm a fan. I know KFC and with their chicken, that's right around the corner. And Panda Express has, I know California. I'm really tempted to shoot down to California and knocking out a feeding time video. It's about 4 hours from me if I leave at the right time. And getting the new Panda Express orange chicken. They're testing it out in New York City, which New York City can go screw themselves with all their stupid bullshit. But LA, and they have all their own dumb shit out there too. But go get that Panda Express orange chicken and do a feeding time video. I would definitely check out our Shell Shock Extreme Fat Burner. It's over $130 of ingredients for $34.99. You could save 20% with discount code Ryback Show 20. Checkout. We use apple cider vinegar, green coffee bean and matcha green tea, acai berry, cool cayenne pepper with ginger, so there's no burning sensation in the throat or stomach consuming that. L-carnitine, small amount of caffeine, very low caffeine, only 40 milligrams per serving, and a little black pepper extract. Close that out. with that, but it will shown to increase metabolism anywhere from 10 to 15% with the research proven ingredients, natural ingredients that work synergistically together to increase your metabolism. As long as you don't eat like an asshole, and if you follow a game plan and you have your physical activity involved, you're going to lose body fat on it, no doubt. It's been one of my secret weapons since I was in my 20s. And that's why it's our bestseller. It works. And I think fat loss is the one thing people are the most interested in, regardless. That and the testosterone for men, but that's only sold to men, whereas the fat burners, men and women. So that always beats it out. And then Wake Up's right behind it. So the pre-workout. But those have always been the big three. We've got another super chat here. AJ James, thank you. Hey, Ryback, 39, been a listener since episode 1. Man, we're getting back there. We've been doing this for a minute now. Thank you for my health, tips on clean eating, my path to becoming vegan, and now watching my sodium. You're very, very welcome, AJ. You're very welcome. And it always, I appreciate the love and support. And always make sure sodium, I've learned more and more on, it really depends on your activity level and also getting your blood pressure. But I really think it depends on how much you sweat and how active you are as well. And it's that number, some people do need to keep it to that 1,800 to 2,300 milligram range. And then there's athletes and people like me, very physical, working out for hours at a time, that sweat more, that does the sauna 2-3 times a week, and et cetera, where they show 4 to 6 grams is ideal. But I do know when I want to drop water, how to cut my sodium the right way at the right level still, to where I can get rid of all the remaining body water and look as lean as I want for a particular thing, but no, not to do that for too long. Thank you very much, John King. Greatly appreciated, my man. Oh, no, Walter, no one's going to get in trouble. I just didn't know. I mean, the tape is always they've had the tape from day one, so I'm not sure why it hasn't always been used, but I'll check with them just to see. But I'm not upset. I'm not upset at that. That's just an extra thing I always invested in just to make it look cooler. Yeah, my one chip challenge is on YouTube. I believe that's my most watched video today at 1.4 million views on YouTube. And my TikTok's really down again today. It's crazy. TikTok will be red hot, and then TikTok will go ice cold every once in a while. As far as like on the lives and on the videos, and I don't know what the deal with that is. I love TikTok though. They push out the content far better than any other platform. All right, Amanda, hey Amanda, I have pancreatitis and dairy milk hurts my stomach now. So you think the non-dairy milk will be better for me to drink? Absolutely, Amanda. And I like there's an almond milk that's sweetened with vanilla. That's very, very good, that most of the grocery stores have. But they have a section now on the non-dairy milks. And it may just take trying a couple of them and seeing which one you like best. And I think no doubt, though, you're going to be very happy with the switch. There's a lot of people that even me, before I went vegan, I had stopped drinking dairy as far as milk. I was drinking almond milk for years that I didn't even, I just did it because I liked it more. So. Coffee done. Yeah, I've been to the UK a lot. I haven't been there in a minute, though. got a helicopter on the Instagram chat. Good to see all of you. What do I think about people that commit suicide? Obviously, I feel for the loved ones and the family. I believe that that's a choice. So if people choose to take their own lives on that, is unfortunate. I think death is something I find that it depends on your interpretation of death. I think death is the greatest experience that we will have when we move on. But also there's a lot of unknowns and uncertainty in that. And there's also the factor of, the loved ones and family and friends and missing somebody in that. And so those are the people I truly feel for on that. And again, there's people are going to make their choices. I just look at life, you can't let the unhappiness of the majority of people will go through life that choose to be unhappy and negative. My goal is to never let their unhappiness and negativity become mine on that. And if somebody chooses to do that, it is unfortunate. It is. That's their choice at the end of the day. And I don't get caught up in it, but like I said, it's nothing. I feel for the family and friends, and, it's a horrible thing that if anything, that's the best option, but there's a lot of factors that go into that, and it's unfortunate. And there's a lot of different levels and different ways that comes about. Do I agree with it? No, absolutely not. As being somebody with me and preaching the hungry mindset, never. It's not even an option. But for the people that make that an option, that's the choice that they make at the end of the day, and it is what it is. And I think that death is ultimately it's us not understanding that aspect of it and the missing that ultimately is what gets most people. And that's just my opinion on it, based off my readings and books I've listened to on my understanding of death. What is my for the fruit that I prefer? My morning dish is typically blueberries, a little bit of blueberries, grapes, banana, watermelon, and pomegranate. And every once in a while, little strawberries. And what I do is I just take a little bit of each and make a little fruit bowl with that, and that goes along with my morning performance meal. But I do my sugars first thing in the morning, and it is usually best if you're going to do sugars, regardless. Even though I have very good options for my fruit, when you're waking up and breaking a fast, your body. And I take it with like my 2 Sweet, the insulin optimizer, glucose support, blood sugar support that we got coming out. It's available for pre-order right now. I take my 2 Sweet first thing in the morning because I got the whole lot of it here before we release it. But it's and that helps also with my morning carbs with all of that. But yeah, that's about it. I think, and figs too. I'll cut up a fig usually, or I'll buy the dried Turkish figs and put 2 or 3 figs. I'll put in there as well. But sometimes I mix it up. Sometimes I don't put strawberries, or sometimes I don't put grapes, or sometimes I don't put blueberries, or sometimes I don't put pomegranate. I mix it up too, and then sometimes I put them all in. I've gotten good at like knowing the serving size, where I can okay, that's a half a serving size, half a serving size, half a serving size, because I got my scale and I've measured things out for so long that I've got a pretty good idea on grams by eyeballing it based on the food, which is crazy. And I've checked myself and I'm pretty close pretty much all the time. So that's usually what I do. I do not want that phone to die. What's going on, guys? Who had the best physique in WWE besides yourself when you were there? David Otunga is always in. I think David's gotten in he's in probably even better shape now, but he got really, really lean there for a while. Dave's always been in great shape. And he's very balanced physique as well. I don't know. I'm trying to. I don't really. Brock's always in shape, and there's times where he's in better shape than others. But Brock's always gotten, obviously an impressive physique. Um, I'm forgetting people. I'm trying to even think, and I can't. Sheamus is always in great shape, I think. Sheamus, Cena obviously is always in great shape. So everyone has different builds too, you know. And obviously now Lashley's in absolutely incredible shape, maybe the best shape of his career. But yeah, I don't know, man. That's probably the people I would say. Roman has a very good physique too. Yeah, Roman's in good shape. I like Roman a lot. Roman, man, the Prime Batista or Scott Steiner, not a man. I loved those guys when I was younger, but I don't advocate for that. I don't even like comparing, and for obvious reasons. Cesaro's also in good shape. I agree. A lot of guys are in great shape now. There's a lot of guys in fantastic shape. Orton's always in great shape as well too. Super chat, Mike Chilcote. I like that last name, Chilcote. Unlimited energy changed my life. Thank you. 10 out of 10. Thank you very much, Mike. Greatly, greatly appreciated. If you guys could ever leave Amazon reviews, it does help overall. And we got that tied into the website. The Amazon reviews are always greatly appreciated. And I take it every morning, man. I love this stuff. Hello, guys. I have not retired from professional wrestling, guys. I don't know. I don't know what to tell you on that. I'm just simply almost better. I think too, there would have been a lot of people. I think if you've ever questioned like me, like honesty and integrity, how many wrestlers like will retire for the attention to like come back? I've never retired because I never retired because I know I'm coming back. I'm not a bullshit artist. I'm not a bullshitter, right? So I'll be back. I'll be back. We're almost done with all this. I always liked Test when I was younger, the wrestler Test. And I always enjoyed doing house shows in the UK. Yep. I love the cotton candy finish at BCAA. I go back and forth on that and the raspberry lemonade. And ultimately, I plan on, especially once I'm back wrestling, we're going to have way more options. I got a lot of supplements. I already got the 13 coming out with the 2 sweet. And we got multiple flavors on things, but I plan on having even more. It's just there's a lot of money that goes into all of this. Every reorder and every order. And like this is a balancing act for sure. I probably grew too fast too early, and it's a common mistake people make. But it worked out at the end. So, but I'm learning to time that out a little better. And I've learned too, no matter how many flavors I ever come out with, people are going to keep asking, "Give me more flavors? You do more flavors?" So I've just kind of like, yeah, they'll be out when they're out. All right, guys, we're going to wrap up. I got to get some more work done tonight. I got to get back on that softball. So tonight's show, about 10, 15 minutes, a little shorter than usual. But as always, Feed Me More Nutrition on feedmemore.com. Save 20% with discount code Ryback Show 20, Ryback Show 20 on feedmemore.com. If you want to try the best supplements, premium supplements on the planet. Stay hungry, my friends. Have a great evening. Feed me more.